Give her a hand. Thank you.
Okay. We talked about our ideas, but not specific like the other groups did. Maybe like generally, we generalized. We said that relating the topic to the things that the kids are interested in. Like we gave examples, like for example, while teaching maths, relating it to the cost of a car or a truck. So because they are interested in that, and create some discussions in the classroom. So let the students speak, and also use technology. Like while using the technology, use different channels of the students, like visual, auditory, and kinesthetic, and up to date, to keep them up to date. And also talking with students, not talking at students. So try to get them feel that they are in the conversation also, not talking at them, talking with them. And also we think that creating exciting classroom environments need lots of preparation. You should be prepared before the lesson and spend some time on it, thinking also. And also enhance creativity, give space for them to work at their own pace, because each student is different. Some learn faster, some learn slower, so give them chance to work at their own pace, so they feel comfortable. And also give real-life examples during the lessons, just to get the idea of the concept. Thank you.
Also, one of the things just from what you just said, and thank you everybody that came up, one of the things that she was mentioning about the discussions, debating is a good way to do that. And something I remember from one of the teachers I've worked with, her name is Miss Ruth. But what Miss Ruth did was she would do a debate, and this is quite powerful actually, is you start off before the debate, because a lot of people say, well, you just have a debate, right? And then you say, okay, we vote, and then the one with the most votes won the debate. There's a problem with that, and here's the problem. You don't know how people feel about the issue before. For example, let's say we have a debate in here on the death penalty, as an example. I'll just give you an example. Now, most teachers tend to be liberal individuals, in general. Not always true, but when I say liberal, it means that obviously you're teaching you love kids, you value life, okay? You will tend to be the type of people, because you're teaching, that you would believe that people can be rehabilitated, people can be improved, can change. You're not likely to believe that someone is totally beyond hope. And somebody that has a kind of belief system that says somebody's totally beyond hope is the type of person who would believe in a death penalty. But comparatively few teachers. So if we don't survey before, let's say I have a debate with Loyal, say, and Loyal takes one side of the issue, let's say he takes against the death penalty, and I take in favor of the death penalty, which actually I'm not, but let's say I do a debate, right? We have a debate, and then at the end of the debate we vote, and 90% of the people say that we shouldn't have death penalty, should go, yay, Loyal won. Problem is we don't know what people thought before. So what Miss Bruce used to do is very powerful, is she would say, okay, we take a vote before. What is your view on the death penalty? And so maybe it's 90% against, 80% against. My guess is in this group like this, it probably would be pretty high percentage against, right? I'm not saying I know for sure, but it's just a guess. Okay, so let's say it's 80 or 90% against. And then we have a debate, all right? And it goes from 90% against to maybe 95% against. Or if it goes from 95% against to, say, only 75% against. Guess what that shows you? That shows you the persuasive power of the people that had the debate. Does that make sense? Okay? So what you do is, that's good. So if you're going to do a debate, okay, a very good point when you're talking about discussion, very powerful, is it's a good idea, though, to check beforehand how people feel. So then you know what kind of... We did that once in one of our classes, and like 4 people changed their minds. Okay? It was still a majority against this particular issue, right? But 3 or 4 people changed their mind. That showed you that's 6th graders. That showed you that the group of children that had picked that side of the issue were very, very persuasive. Because getting people to change their minds is not easy at any age. Okay? So that's just an example of what Guy was talking about. Okay? Thank you for all those suggestions. Very good. Let's continue. Loudest group, generally speaking, by the time you get to week 4, you put up your hand and pretty much everybody's in line. Now, of course, every now and then a kid will misbehave, but then you have procedures for that student. But generally speaking, unless you got a few more like Mark, just kidding. Okay. Generally speaking, though, you put up your hand and work. And I didn't even teach little techniques you can try like that. Okay, so let's go through. And you can either I put one number for each group. If you have a couple of ideas you want to suggest, you can. But I'd like to just get at least one idea for each group. So group 1, what did you guys come up with? And please come up with something different. Okay, so if group 1 comes up with this, don't repeat it. All right, so let's get 6 ideas, minimum, maybe more, real quick. Yes. Group 1. What'd you come up with? Classroom environment. 1 or 2, take a pick.
Acknowledge them by name. Acknowledge the student by name. And creating environments. Creating environment relating to the lesson.
Great, good. No problem with the board there. Okay, number group 2, please.
Through their essays or their writing journals
Go ahead.
and spending time with the students.
Well, what do you mean by this, though? Essays or journals? How?
Through their essays and by reading.
Oh, so they write about their life.
Right.
Okay, so personal. Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead.
And another thing is just spend time with the students, like maybe during the lunchtime or recess, go outside and play with the students to get to know the students better.
We'll call it casual time. In other words, non-learning time. Good. Thank you. Of course, some of these are better with different types of... This probably works better with elementary students. The high school students go away. We don't talk to you, right? But, but then again, but still, you never know. But it's great. Okay, especially with the younger students. They like to see you out there, play with them, play balls and whatever. Okay, you got group 3.
What do you want? It's like having a role model.
Okay? Good.
Or dramas in class that can actually engage them.
And record video record.